Hi class, my name is Sanaea Simmons, and today we're going to distinguish the different types of triangles. The first thing we're going to do is summarize the properties of a triangle, so I'm going to give you guys some vocab review, and then you guys are actually going to get to demonstrate the different types of triangles by drawing on your paper. And the last thing we're going to do is learn a short chant to help you memorize. Does anyone know what makes the shape a triangle?
They have three sides?
Correct. Triangles have three different sides. Does anyone know another property of triangles?
They have three angles.
Correct. Triangles also have three angles. Fun fact, they can be all different, they can be all the same. What do we call the point of intersection, the point where the lines meet and form those angles? Does anyone know what that's called?
I believe it's a vertex.
A vertex, yep, or plural, we can call them vertices, yes. There are two different ways to distinguish between triangles. The first way is the length of the sides, and the second one is the size of the angles. The first triangle we're gonna look at is this green one right here in the middle, and it's called a right triangle. Right triangles are distinguishable by the 90-degree angle, which is right here. You can tell by the little box in the middle. And they have to have one 90-degree angle. The second type of triangle is an acute triangle, which is right here in pink. Acute triangles, all of their angles are smaller than 90 degrees. So if you notice, if you look at the green one compared to the pink one, this angle doesn't quite go all the way. The third triangle is the obtuse triangle, which is right here in orange. And it has one angle that's greater than 90 degrees. So again, if you look at the green box compared to the orange, it goes beyond that 90-degree mark, and that's what makes an obtuse triangle. All right, does anybody have any questions on what we just learned? All right, no? Then we can go ahead and get started. We're actually gonna practice drawing the three triangles. So the worksheet that I gave you has a spot labeled for the right triangle, the acute triangle, and the obtuse triangle. So we're gonna have you guys all practice drawing them.
So for the right triangle, how do I know that, like, is there a rule that I should follow?
So since we're just freehanding the triangles, you can actually just put a little box, an equal box that signifies that the angle is 90 degrees. In future units, we'll probably end up using a cool device called a protractor, but for right now, this square will do.
Like that?
Yep, perfect. And then the acute one will have an angle. I'll ask you a question. Acute one can be bigger or smaller? The angle.
Smaller.
Correct. So we're gonna do a quick check for understanding. I'm gonna show you the flashcards, and then you can tell me what type of triangle you see. So what is this first one?
Acute?
Acute, correct. All the angles are smaller than 90.
Okay.
What about this one?
I believe that's a right triangle.
Correct. That one was easy. It has the right. Good job, though. Perfect. All right. What about this one?
That one's obtuse.
Obtuse because the angles.
It's big.
Yep, it's big. It's greater than 90. And the last one.
Acute.
It is acute. So almost tricky, right? It looks big, but it's actually an acute triangle because all the angles are smaller than 90. Any questions? Okay, so the last part of our lesson is to learn a short little chant that's going to help you guys remember the different types of triangles. So I'll say the first line, and then you guys can say the second line. That way we'll learn it. Then we'll do it all together, and hopefully you guys have got it by then. So the first line goes, to learn about triangles, think about degrees.
To learn about triangles, think about degrees.
If we can do that, we'll remember it with ease.
If we can do that, we'll remember it with ease.
If the angle is acute, it's tiny like a fruit.
If the angle is acute, it's tiny like a fruit.
If your arm and ear are tight, the triangle is right.
If your arm and ear are tight, the triangle is right.
If your arms are really loose, the angle is obtuse.
If the arms are really loose, the angle is obtuse.
Perfect. Okay, let's try it all together. Ready?
To
To learn about triangles, think about degrees. If we can do that, we'll remember it with ease. The angle is acute if it's tiny like a fruit. The triangle is right if your arm and ear are tight. The angle is obtuse if your arms are really loose.